Yellow, DeeWayne here again for part 2 in the Oma D, bless her heart, video tutorial series on how to use your MacBook. Now, if you'll notice, my desktop here looks a little bit different than the last video, and that's because I wanted to show you how to personalize your computer. So this video will be called How to Oma D Your Computer. Now, I've changed the wallpaper here to something a little more DeeWayne appropriate. And as you will see, I have changed some of my desktop folders for quick and easy access to things, all things NASCAR, some of my tutorial materials, my hunting stuff, and I even have a nice little folder here called Oma D. And if you'll notice, I have set up a few cat pictures that we are going to put as Oma D's wallpaper, pretending this was her computer. Now, one of the great things about the MacBook, when you have some images like this and you click on it and it highlights, guess what you do? All you do is click the space bar to get a larger image. There you go. Mr. Grumpy Cat, I don't know what, and then you can just, use the arrow keys to go over to each picture. I don't know what in the hell that's all about. I mean, who puts bread on their cat? Anyway, the Interwebs is a wonderful thing, let me tell you. You can find all kinds of shit like this. Cat in a bow tie. There you go. That's Hipster Kitty. Okie doke. So now, I'm also going to show you how to create different users. You can have a guest user, and I've even set up an account for Oma D, but we'll get to that in a minute. Alright, so let's say you want to set one of those kitty pictures as your background. Now, you can do this a couple ways, but the easiest way is to go up here to little apple, click on it, and then hit System Preferences. And you will see a bunch of things that you can change with your computer. Now let's go to the desktop and screensaver options. Now, the wallpaper here is an old picture. I don't know what the hell that's about. So let's just go here. Now what did we do here? Oh, desktop. Here we go. When you click on desktop, that will open up everything that is on your desktop. Alright. Now here, in this window, so you can slide it over, you can change how you view all these things. Now this is a nice way to view it because you can see here what's all in this desktop or other things. And if you click on the next folder, it shows you what's in that folder. See? But you can change it to, let's see, let's go to the icon view so you can see fully what's on your desktop, or just a nice little list, or the view I had before, and finally this one gives you a nice little image of everything like that, like it's all 3D and shit. So let's go back here. Now, let's pick that first Grumpy Cat picture. Alright, double click on that. And that should create your desktop picture. Well, DeeWayne's having a little trouble here. Well, let's see. Let's add something here, maybe. Here we go. Click on that. Click on the kitty. Hit choose. And there you go. It automatically sets that as your screen, or not your screensaver, your wallpaper. Okie doke. Now, let's say you wanted to take an image from the Interwebs. So we go to Firefox here, and as you see, I've changed my home page to DeeWayne's Google Plus page. And I've changed my bookmarks to more appropriate bookmarks. So we're going to do a brief tutorial on that here so you can remember how to do that. Now let's say you want this screen a little bit smaller, right? So you can just take that arrow key and do that, and go over here and do the same thing. So that way you have it nicely squared so you can see whatever is in your background. If you have other things open, stuff like that. Now, if you want to see the full screen, you just go up here to this little arrow thingy, and boom, full screen. Now you're going, well, where'd that arrow go in case I want to go back? Well, you got to hover over it up here and click it on the blue arrow to make it go back down to the size that you wanted. Okie doke. Okay, so let's go back to the full thing here. Now, let's say that I wanted, now remember how we opened up a new tab? Now, you can also do this on your keyboard. You see that little funny symbol and the T? Well, that's the command button. So, and then you hit that and T, and that just opens your new tab. Or you can hit the plus sign like that. All right, let's go close this. So let's say I wanted the American Redneck Society as my homepage. Here's what you do. It's real simple. All right, let me click out of this so it's not confusing. All you do is you click on this little folder here and scoot it on over to the little home right there. And it'll pop up and say, do you want this to be your new homepage? Well, yes, I do. And so now, let's do this again. If we close out of Firefox and then go back, we've set that as our new homepage. But let's not do that. Let's go back and set this as our homepage. Interwebs are a little slow today. I guess my neighbors are watching their Christmas porn. All right, come on now. You're embarrassing DeeWayne. By the way, this is a wonderful website if you want to know anything about rednecks. And now this is just ridiculous now. Here we go. All right, so I want to reset this as my home page, so I'm just going to do that again. Yep. Okie doke. Now let's say you wanted to go to NASCAR, right? And you wanted to pick an image somewhere, like not that maybe. Let's just say, actually, let's just go to NASCAR images. Yeah, it's a little slow today. It's going to be okay. Make this small again, just so you can see what I'm doing when this is how you steal images from the interwebs. Alright, so let's just say I wanted this image, so I click on it right there, you know. And usually you can just click on the key on the pad, and then with your other finger just drag it over to your desktop. And let's minimize this so you see it's right there. And let's say, alright, well, I want to put that into my NASCAR folder. You just drag it in there. Real simple. Keeps things nice and neat. Okie doke. Now, I think that's about all I wanted to show you on this thing. So let's go to, I've already set up another user, Oma D. Click here. So let's say you got somebody else who wants to use your computer, but they want to have their own settings. This is also a good way for me to show you how to set up certain things.